Jeff, I wonder if Jeff realized that for 16 straight years, we had a temporary tax on food, drugs, and utilities in the state. One of the only states in America that taxed the necessities of life, food, drugs, and utilities. Every year, we would have to go back to the legislature and suspend the exemptions. Now, that's a mouthful, but we exempted food, drugs, and utilities in our tax policy. We would suspend that exemption for a year. That would get us through another year, then we'd have to do it again. Every single time we had to do that, you had to do it with a two-thirds vote. The governor, whether it was Governor Foster, Governor Edwards, Governor Blanco, Governor General, whoever, had to go buy votes to get two-thirds. Commissioner of Administration at that time told me we spent almost $50 million a year buying votes. We suspend the exemptions every single year for 16 years. Does Jeff think that's good tax policy? I don't think so.
Under the Stelling plan, the state sales tax on food for home consumption and the sales tax on natural gas, electricity, and water for residential use was lowered 3.9 cents to 2 cents per dollar. And those taxes were eliminated on July 1, 2003. Now, they haven't come back, have they? The lawmakers decided to keep the goodies and get rid of the hard stuff, right?
Jim, and that's exactly right. It was actually food, drugs, prescription drugs also were phased down. These sales tax on those, there was 3 items phased down over a 2-year period. And then since then, nobody in Louisiana has paid a state sales tax on food for home consumption, residential utilities, or prescription drugs. But when the legislature, as you mentioned, decided to so-called repeal the Stelling plan, they only repealed half of it. They repealed the half that raised the income tax, which was only put in there to offset the loss of sales tax revenue. So they only did one. The reason that the sales tax on those 3 exempt items has not gone back up, we put that in the Constitution. To tax food, drugs, and utilities on a state basis, we would have to pass another constitutional amendment and say, okay, folks, do y'all want us to tax food, drugs, and utilities? Good luck on that.
Well, Governor Jindal first opposed the repeal, saying it would be too costly, and he may have been right, but then he turned around and championed it as the measure gained steam and started accelerating through the Capitol. Could he have put the brakes on it?
He could have in committee, is the way I understand it. Now, maybe not. I mean, maybe it would have gone out of committee anyhow, because who wants to pay taxes? And at that time, we had a surplus of money in the state, we had all the sources of recovery money coming in, and nobody realized, I guess they didn't realize that was only temporary. So we had plenty of money, and it sounded good politically, and even though the governor sent some of his staff down to